Hi guys, back again with live stream, and unfortunately still having to use XSplit to stream to YouTube. I have actually been streaming for the past 5 minutes using OBS, and obviously nothing appeared. I could see the packets leaving my internet, travelling out from my internet to somewhere, so OBS was streaming somewhere that it claimed was YouTube, but still no joy. So it doesn't look like OBS is going to be something I can use for these YouTube live streams, which is unfortunate because it does seem to be, well, a better performing piece of software. When I look at the stream that I'm streaming out now, that looks like about 15 frames a second to me. On my screen, it's 60 frames a second at least. Probably, well, it will be 60. Locked, there you go. 60 frames a second according to the frame counter. But when I look at the XSplit window, it looks like it's streaming more at 15. It's horrible. However, OBS just does not want to work. Yep, the sound will probably need to settle. It'll take a couple of minutes. Usually I wait 5 minutes before I start actually speaking, before I start doing anything. It is something to do with XSplit and OBS, both of them do it. When they first grab audio devices, they seem to have issues with it for a couple of minutes. I have one program that has no issues, but there you go. Yeah, tell me about the crackling sound again. Go on. So, yes, that is unfortunate. There's nothing I can do about it at the moment. It just does not look like OBS wants to stream to YouTube for me, at least not simply. I tried following some basic guide on how to do it, followed all the steps, and OBS said nothing, made no complaints, but the packets went somewhere else, apparently. And I can't be bothered messing around with something that should be at least as simple as XSplit. XSplit may not perform as well, but you type in your YouTube details, you type in a key, and off it goes, and it does it. And there you go. Bump. Done. Finished. So, get older versions of OBS. No thanks, I've got one that works. I mean, it works just fine for Twitch. OBS works just fine for Twitch. It's just, for some reason, YouTube it doesn't want to connect to. Right. Oh, by the way, you also forgot to test Warforged weapons. Yeah, okay, Warforged weapons we could test as well. That is true. But what do Warforged... Warforged gear weighs 40% less and does 30% increased damage and armor. And regular attacks with Warforged weapons do not consume stamina. No, you know what? You are absolutely right. We should make a Warforged something. The question is, what can we make? Where are all the options? Steel, was it? Let's have a look what options we have. Oh, wait, come on, down, W. We're going to have a W for Warforged? No, we're not. Interesting. Where would the Warforged stuff be? Was it miscellaneous? I can't remember. Refined, there we go. Warforged is probably going to be under here. No? Oh, it only... Okay, let's create this item. Warforged refined silver sword. Does it only give me the options if I have an whatever. We'll figure it out. Your latest tweet is on Vietnamese. What? Good. Did somebody really just ask me why I'm not tweeting on... why I'm not streaming on Twitch? Again? I swear some people are just trying to punk me. The reason I'm not streaming on Twitch anymore is Twitch is gone. Somebody stole all the servers, and it's gone. There's no more Twitch. It's just gone, mate. Okay. So, let's then go to here and make sure that Warforged craft. Right. Okay. So not only is this weapon now 40% light art, which is pretty good. Weight 4.2. Actually, that's pretty light. It is damage 30. Look at that. Silver sword, so much more than the Dawnbreaker. I can't enchant it. I mean, well, it's already pre-enchanted, if you know what I mean. It's not real magic, but it's... oh, no, that's because it's a silver sword. Deals more damage to undead, easier to handle than regular silver weapons. Right. Now, apparently, this won't use stamina. Because it's Warforged. That's powerful. That is literally... When using this mod, because, of course, if I use, say, Dawnbreaker... Oh, yeah, stamina, but Dawnbreaker is using some stamina. As is my axe. Whereas the Warforged refined silver is not. I could just keep swinging all day with this. I gotta tell you, even though you can't enchant these weapons, although in this particular case, sword, that is a damned powerful weapon. The other thing, as somebody else pointed out to me, if you're going the whole warrior route and you're going for Warforged, and you get your armor, yeah, and you've got all of this, which makes it lighter. Look at the much better armor of 456. Who knows what would happen if I had a Warforged leather plus, you know, there was quite a lot of them. But as somebody else pointed out, if you're going the light armor route, if you the bonuses here now, very armor to provide intense magical protection as long as you're not wearing any heavy resistance. Should be along here somewhere. Where are you? Where are you? Oh, right, no, I have to use the non-magical character. What I've done is I've now toggled all my magicka. I can't use, but right now, oh, if you mix light armor and this tree, plus right now, 60%. Let's see, traffic shaping. Let's disable it and see if that helps. Oh, it dropped quite a few frames there as well. A hell of a lot of frames right there. Probably got a little bit. Give me a second, just. Right. So anyway, yeah. So I said I would test that out. How the hell do I? Yeah, and now I've just toggled it back off, and I'm regenerating again. So yeah, if you were to play a totally non-magical character, as in you weren't going to take enchanting, it might make sense to actually go the leather armor route. I'm not totally sure that the... Let's have a look at the heavy armor. Is there a heavy armor skill that does something similar? There might be, you know. Anyway, so you've got to put everything into perspective. You've got to look at things, big picture, so to speak. But that is for further consideration. What I want to do right now is test a little side tree that I didn't actually notice. Not the one where you create traps, because I've seen that in SKYRIM, but this one. The Animunculi, unlocking crafting secrets through thought lost to time. You can recreate crude copies of fantastical dwarven automations. You can craft dwarven spiders. You can craft spheres and ballistas. Steam, fire and frost centurions. Mass production. Bolstering your artifice skill, you've perfected new techniques to deploy animunculi into battle mode efficiency. They weigh 80% less. Okay, let's have a look at this. You discovered the great secrets of... Tell you what, let's go off and craft something, shall we? dwarven. Right. So. I'm seeing... No, maybe not. Maybe it comes under miscellaneous still. Ah, yes, miscellaneous. So we've got... Why have I got two of them? Well, I'm missing an awful lot of things, aren't I? So, what do I need? What do I need? Help. Dwarven oil. No, it's dwarven oil. No, it isn't. It's dwarven oil. Dwarven oil. Player dot add item. F11 C0 100. Common soul gem. Really? I haven't got any other. Of course, that's new character. New character. Common soul gem. Two E4 E6. Dwarven metal ingot. Dwarven metal ingot. DB 8A2. And Dwarven cogs. Oh, that is command. Such much time wasted fail fish. Okay, you're weird. That's from someone called Pilze I Waffel. Sausage in waffles. That is a command. So much time wasted fail fish. Okay, don't try to make sense of the comments. Don't try to make sense of them. It's never worth it. What was I looking for? Dwarven cog, of course. Dwarven cog. Okay, AEBF1. Alright, so we got a ton of this stuff now. We can now make a dwarven sphere. What about... We've got steam centurions. The lister. Where's my spider? What do I need for spiders? For spiders, I need dwarven spheres broken. Okay. Why do I need a broken sphere for spiders? Does this... Lesser soul gem. Lesser soul gem. Lesser soul gem. So we now have 2E 4E 4. Was that it? Right. We can now make a spider. Let's create one of those first. Okay. So. Player.set AV carry white 10,000. Okay, no, spell it correctly. There we go. Right, brilliant. So what do we do then? What do we do with our dwarven container spider? Do we use it? No, I cannot equip it. Do we drop it? Get it! Can we Oh! Okay, I can pick it. I can pick it up. I can pick it up. Okay. 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 I'm assuming it will fight for me. I'm going to assume it's going to fight for me. Never should have come here. Kill him! Kill him! Him! Kill him!
By the order of the Yard. Stop right there.
Okay. Just put God mode on, damn it. Nope, don't put God mode on. That can have unintended consequences. Alright. So, player.set carry, wait, that doesn't, right, okay. Interesting. Oh, so you can fight. Oh, you know how to fight now, don't you? You know how to fight now. God damn it. Right, okay. Right. Oh, yeah. So, brilliant. I have got... And I can pick him up. I can pick him up. What should I do? Store him. I've stored him. How heavy is he? He is 10, right? Now, if I take... What was it? Mass production. Containers weigh 80% less. So, is that going to be retroactive? It is! It actually, yes. It reduces the weight to 2 or 1 of them. Right. Okay. Even if you've already made it. Which is odd, but you know what? I'll live. Wasn't there a control recipe in the dwarven section? There might be. There might be. Let's have a look then. Dwarven. Dwarven buckler. Knuckles, Partisans, social, control rod. No, that means a mace. That you hit things with that, I think. I think you hit things with that. Okay. So. Okay, Dwarven Ballista. We got this. We got a spider. We can make one more of them. What's this one? Dwarven Sphere broke. Oh! We can repair broken ones. If our Dwarven Spider gets broken, we can pick him up, and then we can fix him with metal and a cog. So we don't have to use quite as many ingredients as before. Soul gems, blah, blah, blah. Yada, yada, yada. All of the above. Got it. Right, okay. That makes perfect sense. Of course it does. Right, so Grand Soul Gem. Alright, so you're going to have to use a Grand Soul Gem for some of these things. Alright, let's have a look. Do E 4FC, 4FC. Okay, and Dynamo Core. Dynamo Core. These are going to be pretty heavy, I think. F4 983. Okay, so now I can make a... I don't have the materials, really. Dwarven Gyro. Ah. So for these, I've got to really make some heavy stuff. Okay, I've spelt it wrong. Dynamo Gyro. Duh. Begins with a D, but that was about it. Dwarven Core. Dwarven Gyro. Get there eventually. Yeah, there we go. Right. And C8. 8. 6, 8. Okay, so now I can make a Steam Centurion. Can we make Master Centurions? Okay. Container Steam Centurion. Yes! Okay, now, $1 million question. Okay. Gotta know. Right. Ballista. We need a large Dwarven strut. And then we're gonna want C8878. No. 72. There we go. Dwarven ballista, and let's create 2 of those. We've made a spider, but we've not made a sphere. What do we need for spheres? We need... No, have we made a sphere? Let's make a sphere. 2 of. And a fire centurion, for which we need fire salts. A 3A. Oh, there's a book called Atronach Fortress to be fire salts. Well, I suppose this should be right. D5E. D5E. Here we go. And give me a fire centurion. Okay, so now I've got. Mouse. Okay. Is there someone to block someone? Yeah. Sorry, my bad. Yeah, if I'd have had time to organise better, I would have picked some mods. Right. Okay. So. I really wish the person called Better Back, and you can read the rest, would change his name. He's actually being reasonably polite in the chat. It's just unfortunately your name is offensive to, you know. I mean, if I was showing the chat live streaming now, which I can't because of the way I set up, I'd end up having to block you just because of your name. Right. Anyway, was that all of the ones? Rise, my children! Yes. Come on, posse. Follow me. Follow me. Out of my way, peasant. Come on, boys, come on. Rollies. Oh, hi, dude. How you doing? We missed you. Apart from Teldrin. Teldrin didn't miss you because he's evil. And look at this. I got a posse of them. Oh, my God, I love this mod. That's it. That's. I'm not doing another Let's Play. I'm not doing another Let's Play. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. No, I am not doing the incompetent thief with an army of robots. No. But look. Oh God, where are my steam centurions and fire centurions? Can you get through the... Okay, you can. Where's the fire centurion? You're a steam one? Which one of you is the fire one? Which one of you is the... God, it's dark. Let's wait till morning, because we can't appreciate how awesome you guys look. Right! Okay! Okay. Coming through. Why are the people of Whiterun not going utterly bonkers? And why are they not getting crushed? And come to me! No, you're supposed to be down there so I can stand up here and look cool. Come on, down here. Yes? There. Okay. Stay. Now, stay. Okay, we need a command rod, don't we? Like, be there. Lousy minions. Well, no, you're not. You're all kinds of wonderful, but... And I love the ballista one! Oh! And no, I am not calling him ballsy before anybody asks, because I know they're going to. Right, we got 2 rollies, we got 1 spider, 1 ballista, and 2 centurions. But I don't actually know what I could do with them. What happens if I get attacked? If I don't attack, but somebody attacks me? Okay. Right. Come on, boys. Come on, boys. We're going to go off and find something that doesn't like us. Which is the vast majority of Skyrim. And I'm going to see if you guys rush to my defense and utterly murderalize everything. Are you coming? I really don't want to spend the rest of this stream waiting for you to come in. Where are the big guys? Where are the big guys? Though that's the rollies have got up. Okay, where are the big guys? There's the ballista. There's the spider. Where are...
I've been looking for you.
Really? How did you find me? Yeah, got it. Pamphlet. Museum of Dawnstar. Got it. Have you seen two very tall, metallic-looking gentlemen anywhere? How have I lost them? How have we lost them? How have we lost two centurions? Really? You give me a second. Some people have more time on their hands than is healthy. They got stuck on the door. Oi! What the fuck? Huh? Okay, do you fast travel? Okay. Do you fast travel, brah? Huh? Okay. Whoa. Okay, well, they fast travel. They fast travel. Let's find... Oh, there are usually bandits up there. Let's find some bandits, see what they do. Because if they let me die horribly, then I'm not completely sure I see the point. I can't ride them. How can I upgrade my PerMa from 1.0 to 1.1? Is it possible? I really just did exactly that. I just upgraded to 1.1 and started and everything was fine. Okay, guys. Save me! I'm dying! Oh, you're awesome. Oh, you Really? 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 Just so very much really? What have I got to do? Buy you guys horses? That's an awesome idea. That's what we want. We want dwarven horses for our dwarven constructs. And a dwarven horse for me. I want a dwarven horse with a canopy. Yes, I want a dwarven horse where I actually don't get on a saddle, but I get inside it like an elephant. I want a dwarven elephant that I can ride. And by ride, I mean climb inside. And it needs to have miniguns and flamethrowers, but in a kind of dwarvery Skyrim sort of a way. Okay? So, Alright, boys! Okay, that... Yeah, now you probably scared them off. Oh, no, maybe not. Yeah! Really? Really? I'm sorry, you know what this... I'm afraid this mod needs? To give these constructs... an aura of fear or something. Because, I mean, what is he doing? I've just run up here with a robot army of death. But, interestingly enough, the robot army of death isn't that keen on attacking the... I want a tank. Thank you very much. That's pretty much what I want. My robot army of death are not totally into attacking people if they weren't hostile to me in the first place. So, I mean, basically what we're saying is my robot army of death are judging me, really. Why won't those boys come? There you go. Come on, boys. Look. Yeah, see?
Crimes against SKYRIM and her people.
Well, what happens if I do? I'd rather die. Will you attack them now? Nope. Seriously? I have a robot army of death who are basically giving me the whole, well, you started it routine. Fine. Oh, the only problem is now I have to make them all again. Oh, damn it. No, I will not be making a new how to install ENB, specifically Project ENB, because I've already done them. I've already done those. Okay, so I need to spell it right again. What was the last perk? What was the last perk? What was the last perk? The last perk was... Right, mass production. We take... Repair unit. You may craft dwarven medi-spy... Really? 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 There's... Okay. Dwarven medi-spiders. Oh my god. Oh no. So we're gonna need... Fire salts, dwarven struts. We're gonna need... gyros. We're gonna need... What else? I don't know what that was. Let's have a look. Medi-spiders. Oh, we need a dwarven spider. We've already got a dwarven spider. Come here. So, we actually turn him into a medi-spider. Yeah. Yes. Oh my god. Oh, no, I've actually got some other... Let's have a look. I can actually make some others. I can make a ballista and a sphere. I shall make... And a spider. I'm not going to make any more because, frankly, the big guys are a bit of a liability. They just don't get the hang of it, do they? Right, let's go outside. Oh, first of all, let's wait a few hours. Now, the biggest problem I've got now with this tree is that essentially... Oh, it requires 80 smithing. Okay. The only... Well... There needs to be some limit on this, I think. I just... I think there needs to be some limit on this, because... Even this, we've got one medi-spider. Okay, he's a medi-spider. And he's now healing all of his other... Look at them, they've got a magical effect. Holy crap. So I could take an army of these. I mean... Let's have a look at... let's go for... you. I want you, because what I want to do is... help... container... dwarven spider... and then go player.add item 23 0A 82A1 20. And then I'm going to go. That didn't look like 21. Did that look like 21? Does that look like 21 to you? Are they all inside each other? Did you? Whoa! Okay. Don't drop them all at the same time, apparently. They can actually... Ooh, there's a fight going on. Okay, so they can actually disappear that way. Maybe that's deliberate. Let's drop 3. No, that just dropped 1, didn't it? That's just dropping 1. Ah. Still. Yeah. So anyway, I can keep dropping these. And take over the world. Right. Yeah. Brilliant. Is that a little overpowered? Maybe. Well, from a defensive point of view, that seems overpowered because whilst I can't... It's a shame I can't... What's the command to get all the waypoints? Can anyone remember what all the waypoints were? Remove it. I suppose TGM would actually get me. Now, I want to go somewhere like dangerous, basically. Yeah, you need a lot of stuff to craft it. Oh, well, that is true. Now, I sort of see what you're saying. I see what you're saying. You do need a lot of dwarven struts, so you're going to have to do a lot of excavating. I suppose that is true. You're going to need to do a lot of excavating. Some of these recipes are actually using quite a lot of components. TMM1, thank you very much. Not that I need it now anyway, because, right. The chat is being helpful. I know. Well, it usually is. The chat is usually helpful. It's usually 1 or 2 people in the chat who are being munchkins. Right. So, let's have a look. Dwarven sphere. You need a lot of dwarven oil. And actually, you know, the gems are probably not an issue. The ingots are probably not an issue because you can keep breaking down the armor. But you need dwarven cogs. 3 of for a sphere. And if you break them, when they break, you need dwarven cogs to fix them. So, I mean, you're going to be picking up a lot of cogs to make all of these, and then you're going to have to keep a good supply of dwarven cogs to repair them when they break. The chances are it's going to be... You're probably going to be about level 50 before you could build an army of 30 of these things. And by that stage, let's face it, you're pretty much... That's a difficult one to gauge. It's very difficult to gauge how balanced this is because, of course... Let's have a look at the tough ones. Let's have a look at the really, really tough ones. It is all about resources, which is actually very realistic. They need void salts. Right, I mean, look at this one. You need a Centurion Dynamo core and 6 dwarven gyros. Chances are, if you make 5 or 6 of these in your entire game, you're lucky. I mean, how many dwarven gyros do you get? There are probably a few hundred in game, but to get all of those, you're probably going to have to do so much carting of really heavy stuff. This stuff is heavy. Centurion Dynamo cores, you're going to have to fight them to get the cores, usually at least. I'd say you're gonna end up with probably by the time you're high level, you might have 4 or 5 Centurions and, you know, more of the dwarven things if you've never had to repair any of them. And they're actually heavy as well. They're not exactly light, even with the perks. Did I take the perk? Did I take the last perk, the one that makes it light? Yes, I did. So, honestly,
Got some good pieces out
if
here.
you're using console commands, it's probably... It's kind of amusing in the background. If you're using console commands, it's probably overpowered. If you're using a mod that adds tons and tons of dwarven struts and gyros, this mod will probably be overpowered. But I don't think I know of any mods that do that. No, I don't think so. Perhaps there are mods that allow you to make dwarven gyros from dwarven stuff. I don't know. I'd have to think about it. But honestly, I think, even though at first glance it looks a little overpowered, the chances are, by the time you get the little robot army of death that can take out hordes of bandits, you probably would have been level 40, and had you taken a heavy armoured warrior, been able to take out hordes of bandits anyway, is my guess. That is pretty cool. Oh, right, yeah, that's the other thing that's missing. It is, in fact, missing the tree to make dwarven power armor. I would actually suggest if they decided to add that, they should add it as an add-on for people who don't want dwarven power armor in the game. But actually, yeah, I could see that as a new perk. Yeah, this. You could do a very interesting Let's Play with smithing as a very viable tree. Now, if you think about it, smithing with light armor, or heavy armor, I suppose, you're going to become very tough. Imagine I made Warforged dwarven armor. Warforged dwarven armor is going to be very, very tough indeed. Or even like orcish armor. Once you get ebony, if you could make ebony armor that's warforged, it's going to be lighter, it's going to be so damned tough. And if you've maxed out the heavy armor tree, you're going to be walking around like a literal tank. And you have all of these guys. Of course, then you've got to worry about magic resistance. I actually think light armor's the way to go. Light armor, maybe glass. Yeah, that would kind of suit, wouldn't it? Glass. Somebody needs to make a hybrid mod. A mod that allows you to make glass with dwarven metal as well. something that looks good for robots. But yeah, no, I can definitely see how that makes smithing a very viable tree indeed. A very viable tree. Very interesting. I like it. I do. I like it. All right. Warforged. Go back and see the last live session to see Warforged in action. It's actually a pretty good idea. Again, it's another... It basically makes your armor and your weapons a lot better. They're lighter. They do more damage. They take more damage if it's armor. And one of the big advantages with the Warforged is... it doesn't matter what armor you're wearing. You get all the bonuses of all the armor perks. So even though I'm wearing leather armor, I'm getting the bonuses of orcish armor, of glass armor, and so on. So it's actually pretty damn powerful, but you do sacrifice some things that are also powerful, so it's a trade-off. Liking it. I am liking it. But that is it. I do apologise. I do apologise that I missed that on the last stream. I thought I'd finished with the smithing perk, but I had not. But I believe I have now tested it and actually tested the most important part, because in many ways this is the part that's definitely the most interesting. Rather than just giving you a passive power and a boost, it actually gives you the traps as well, although I've tried the traps in SKYRIM, and I'm assuming it's the same, actually. It's a big assumption, isn't it, actually? Shouldn't assume that. Hunting grounds, let's... Oh, God, I hate this. I hate this. Here we go. Even stronger traps. Physical damage ignores armor rating. Right, so I've now got... Container. Do we... Where will I find the traps? You seem to find everything else under miscellaneous, so... Where are the traps? Oh, here we go. Traps. Spikes. Oh, so we make little things to drop. Oh, people run over those and take damage. People run over those, obviously take damage and hopefully get trapped. Yeah, okay, so that's, I mean, that makes another viable way of playing as well. Set some traps, get some attention, people come running through your traps, and then your hordes of monsters descend upon them. I'm liking it. I'm liking it.
They've got curved swords.
Okay.
Curved swords.
Anyway, so yeah, that is it. That is it. You can't enchant that armor, and it takes a lot of stuff to craft it. This is also true. The armor I'm wearing cannot be enchanted, so you do have to give up some things if you were going to go down the enchanter tree as well. Enchanter and smithing, they really go well together. If you play a mage warrior type, you probably don't want to do Warforged, because you probably want to do enchantments and really focus on enchantments. But what I've got here now is a character that has basically a non-enchanted sword. The fact that it's got a bonus versus undead is because it's silver. The fact that it does so much damage is the fact that it's Warforged. The armor is completely and utterly enchantmentless, and always will be. But for leather armor, it is staggeringly good. It is staggeringly good. He says, looking at the Stormcloak cuirass and realizing that's pretty much better than this. But leather is not good at all. Leather is not a good armor, and yet we managed to get it quite high. I would love to see, and I may even try out sometime, taking something like SKYRIM or the Dragon Scale armor and seeing how high you can actually get. In fact, you know what? Let's help Dragon Scale. No, is it all one word? Yes, it is. Yes. Oh, Warforged Dragon Scale help. I can just take this directly. Okay, let's Warforged Dragon Scale. Player.add item 4C 030D111. That's for the armor. 4C030A84 for the helmet. 8D for the gauntlets. 9.6 for the boots. And the shield. F5. I think. Okay, so let's have a look at this. This is the Warforged stuff, but it has not been crafted any further. Let's drop this and put that on. And to make this better, I'm going to need dragon scales almost certainly. So, help. Dragon scale. And player add item 3A DA3, and let's add 20 of those. That should be enough. Epic. Wow.
Got that honor. Man steel is legendary. All I ask is a fair chance.
Why won't it let me? I don't have the materials. What? What? I've got the materials. Okay, that failed a little, didn't it? It normally lets you do that. At least it... Oh, craft and new stuff it does, but... Okay.
Amazing.
Okay, so here you go. Warforged, legendary crafted, or is it legendary? Epic crafted stuff. I've got my armor rating without a shield to 1048. Who needs enchantments at that point, really? Who the hell? Because, I mean, this is dragon scale, not dragon bone. And if I take the light... Because this is light armor, I can take the 50% magic resistance ability. Wow. That is pretty damn... Can you imagine a warforged dragon bone sword as well? I mean, it's going to be devastating. This tree is really, all by itself now, pretty damn powerful. Once you get all the way to the end. But again, I will point out, that is your master skill. You get one master skill, one master ability. If you choose to be a master smith, you will not be a master anything else. Although, bloody hell, 1,247. That's pretty damn good. I'm trying to block the spammer. It's not easy. You just try and ignore them if you can. As long as it's not on screen, it doesn't matter. Just ignore them. They're 12. They've got nothing better to do, and all they live for is to hear you complain about them. Don't complain about them. They get bored. It's the only way you deal with them. Really is. I will try and get some mods sorted for next time. Anyway, that was it. That's all I wanted to do. I wanted to quickly finish off the smithing testing because I had missed that. Which is very good. Very, very good indeed. I like it. So, yep. Anyway, thank you for joining me and helping me out. And hopefully the next test of this will be the mage tree. Assuming I haven't missed anything else on the warrior tree. And I don't think I have. I think I've tested everything now. Including my little robot army of death, which is very, very cool.